Okay. Welcome, welcome. Let me say that we're online. Okay, we are here. Let's see. Pick the worst time to trade. I didn't even pick. It's something that I do on my own. Hang on, let me see something. But yeah, I had swings from this weekend. We did good. Up a good amount of money on all my accounts. I want to see what we could do here. What's up? What's up? Someone said they bought with code SMART Lucid. Doesn't show up. It's not gonna be instant. You have to reward sync. So basically, enter your email to the firm and then just wait. Usually, sometimes it's depending on the firm. It could be just within the day. Other firms will be in a week. Like Tradify is weekly only. So like if you purchase yesterday, you're not gonna get it until up to a week max. Just give it some time, basically. It's automatic, so we have it in batches. We get it. We issue the rewards as soon as we get the data from the firm, which they verify everything. They verify the points. They verify the payout bonus. It's a pretty good system. And then you think why the firm wants us to do this? We buy straight from the firm too. So all the rewards accounts are straight from the firm. And so far, based off of purchase history, not even like, we could do the marketing to whichever firm we favor or however we want, whichever firm I like the most. But it's up to you guys on what you guys want to use the points on. The points are the same value for all firms. And guess what? There's like a 60-70% of all purchases to one firm, and that is Lucid. For whatever reason, I don't know what it is that you guys love Lucid so much. I love Lucid for a certain reason, but you guys also choose Lucid over Tradify, Alpha, E8, and there's probably a few more. I don't remember. What the heck happened to music? So that's that. Silver and gold is taking quite the hit right now. I feel like this is buy the dip opportunity, but it's so sketchy, Buy the dip last night would have been incredible in hindsight. It just basically pumped with NQ pumping. That was a massive, massive move here. Just interesting how every market is moving right now. Did you make money in the swing? I posted it. if you guys saw, I have one left entry from 23,986. I'm pretty sure I hit my green stop already, but basically made 150,000 over the swing. This was a crazy swing. I'm not gonna say like I pinpoint actually this. I was up 250 points in like an hour. Then Sunday open at the very peak. See my entry here at the very peak though. We're talking about peak. For my entry here, like let's say here we went in London lows minus 200 points, and then shortly after we went back to break even, and then another 700 points. It's actually pretty insane how that panned out. TradeFi fees suck. What fees are you talking about for TradeFi? Will you honor TPT purchases? If you're not able to use code SMART, then the rewards program is probably going to be paused for TPT, and then because if you use their code, then we can't do anything. There's a lot of hot waters going with TPT right now. It's a shame to say. It's something that we should talk about though. Oh, commission fees or TradeFi. Okay, that makes sense. I don't follow the commission fees. How much could it really be? How much change from Lucid versus TradeFi? Like TradeFi has that much, where like it's 1 minute, but like it costs like how much more? Like 50 cents more, $1 more? I guess it adds up, but like I'm just asking like how much more could it be where is that bad? I look at the chat right now. You guys are funny. Signal bot. If you want to signal bot, feel free to. Just know we were on a streak last week. Friday we took a miss. So Monday, can we bounce back from it? Let's see. Brian Apex Stonk. No, don't associate me with Apex, please. How big is your stop loss? So when I'm swing trading, it might be something that you're not thinking about, but I don't have a hard stop set. Just like when I'm swing trading my TP, I don't have a hard TP set. I'm gonna manage the trade depending on how it opens and how it closes the next day. So this would apply for any risk, any trade. If I was long or short, if the trade went up like 2,000 points, I would not have an automatic TP set. It would be like, I'll manage it when I see it. And it also, if we have a black swan, market dump 10%, I'm going to take a hit. But you just got to size where, it makes sense. The stream is pretty delayed. Please don't say it's delayed. There's a lot to talk about. This is where I want to talk in like the podcast setting. Just go over everything's happening. I'm going to set that up very soon because this is much needed to really engage with everyone. Because not everyone's going to be able to watch the stream, but it's something that's worth talking about for every event. I'm not sure where to trade this right now. Like, we have such a large gap going down. It makes me want to short, but we've been selling off. I already longed. I TP'd, and I'm just letting it play out. I do think we want to recover some of these imbalances down here, inefficiencies below, because we do have a lot. But need to set up. If it's a black swan position, it goes from swing trade to long term. That's exactly how I would view it. Like if I had a few minis from a swing and we had a black swan, the next day I'll be like, okay, I guess I'll add another 5 contracts, and this will be a long-term investment now, even though it'd be like down bad. But it's not as crazy as you guys think when if I had like a TP set that's fixed, like let's say it's like 300 points, and my stop loss is anywhere, it could be like 1,000 points, that would be bad. But if I don't have a TP or a stop loss set, I think that's just more normal. You're just kind of managing how it is. I'm going to TP when I think it's good. I'm going to get out the trade when I think it's bad. You'd lose $500,000 at Black Swan. $500,000 is not as bad because I'm sure there's everyone else who would be losing like their entire portfolio or like half their account, especially those who trade options. They're just gone. Black Swan is also an opportunity though. Don't get it twisted. But if you want to know like my max drawdown and my max profit, it was max 200 points for loss. Then max upside was 700 points on that trade. So like it was like I was already going for plenty more. I didn't eat up 300 points of drawdown or 200 points of drawdown and then TP for like 50 points. If I want to do that, I would have did that on Friday when I was up 250 points in like an hour. Time frame is below here, guys. I don't know. Can you guys not see it? It should be big enough. I want to continue shorting this. I think if we get a retracement into this 15-minute gap and then reject, we go lower. I think we're short term going to try to build this up if we can confirm here. We did a good sell already. We already got a big pump. I think we're just going to range bound in the way that we move one more up and then down. If that is where I anticipate price action to move, I'm going to try to see if I can seek the long toward the short and then flip it. Someone asks, what's the rationament to keep the trade open for 200 or 250 points? Like I said, when I opened the swing trade on Friday, I bought it when everyone was like it was like oversold to the point where no one wanted, everyone just like were killing their position, and it was dumping all the way till 350 algo time, like 10 minutes before close. It was like still dumping, and I was like, I'm gonna open a swing position here. I'm expecting 300 points, and then it just basically retraced 250 in like 30 minutes, 20 minutes, basically like straight towards close and a little bit after. My mind, the better risk management should have been just close that trade and re-enter Monday or Sunday night. That would have been the best thing, but I was looking for a overall retracement. Higher time frame, if you're looking like the weekly objective, we were smashing all these weekly here. We drove all the way down here. I'm just thinking a good retracement is overdue, especially on the big sell-off. We just left a big wick. If it were to close under 24,000, let's say 24,800 or 23,800, 200 points down below my entry, close on Monday, I might have exited the trade and looked for re-entry at the next target, which is here. If we can get this sell side, I'll likely look to long like 23.5. Pretty interesting how everything's moving so aggressively though. I think either way, a lot of people mentioned it was luck even on Friday on the retracement, but like that was no news. That was just like a pure retracement. The only thing that we could agree on is like I did not predict this 700 point candle. I did not anticipate that. What I didn't anticipate was a return which I got even before this happened. It was here. Was it Friday? Yeah, see Friday here? This is where I enter the long position, all the way down here. Basically this entry, if you want to see the stop, max 20 points, and it went up to 36. A lot of people said this was luck too. I think we want to go for the long, guys. I want to say we want to long to the 15-minute gap. Like, I'm not thinking of overall bias. I think the whole bias today is cooked already. Why? Because we have a 700-point news candle. You can't really say upside or downside anymore. I think we just killed everything. How's everyone doing today, though? Shall we feeling good? A lot of people today I've noticed have been. So, I saw a post someone saying like they ate a large they used a lot of TPT resets today, and then some people in the comments were like, "Oh, me too. I did 10 resets." I'm like, 10 resets at $1,500 a pop. You spent $15,000 in one day. People are saying like, you know, influencers or other creators, like they're churning, they have all these expenses, but these are just like regular people. They 10 resets, 15,000. That's like my entire expense for the month trading like 5+ firms. Please give me a trade, guys. What area of Puerto Rico? There's San Juan and Dorado. I live between them. They're basically the most common area for people to move to. It's kind of cold in here. I was talking, I was shivering. This is sketchier. So this is where Friday. Oh, this is where Friday made its high. Remember how I talked about I logged here? It pushed up all the way to this high here. It would make a lot of sense for us to give like a long opportunity down here and then move up if that's the plan. Refill this large Trump tweet here, get inside this breaker, and then rip up to wherever we want to go if the news is over. That'll be what I'm looking for the next like big long idea, to be honest. Right now, I think we should still be looking for short-term upside. I just don't know what we could take the entry here. You could take the 1-minute version, but that's just like, we didn't take this low out. We're in the middle of nowhere. If you did that, like hindsight, like of course, right? You would do it on this candle where you stop below. Let's say stop on this candle. I guess you could take a nice scalp here. I want a better setup than this if we actually take trades today. Where's the music? Oh, you guys didn't hear the music the whole time. Some of you guys don't even want to hear the music. Look at that pump. Didn't really give much of an entry model or any retracement. We just zoomed through. We're looking at this 15-minute gap though, of course. I could even play it like this is a breaker here. 1 minute. Let's say this is, it doesn't want to take that low out, makes a higher high or higher low. We get this break here. Look at this closure. Like, could we not have gotten any action before it lift off? That's just the interesting part today. And it's going to go to our target. I think ES already hit the gap. Yeah, I mean, we're here already. We're here. Is the TPT bot shit real? Someone asked. So if you guys are living under a rock, you guys don't know what's happening right now. Apparently, allegedly, there's a lot of people who received an email that they are botting, and TPT is currently investigating them. Some of them got a word back explaining why they were investigated and what they found. You guys probably seen it on Twitter or social. It's basically a list. The most common thing is like they list like 5 reasons. Is like the first one is like, oh, you trade 150K accounts, so that was our number 1 indicator that you're a bot. And then number 2 is like trading, you're taking too many withdrawals versus profit. Stuff like that. It is not the best look. Like, I love TPT, but what's happening right now? What is everyone's thoughts on that? It's such a big topic because TPT is like king right now. And if the king is doing something where it's like doing something to the calmer folks who accusing them of, oh, you're cheating, when it's just like, this is your reasoning behind it, that they buy 150K accounts, they prefer bigger accounts versus like 50K. It's hard even for like TPT fanboys who I think I'm also one of them. I'm a lover of TPT. It's hard to even like reason with it. Like try to even think like, why are they doing this in the first place? I have no idea. How is TPT the king? We're not talking about like, we're not arguing which plan is better. What we're arguing is who is the most top of the shit right now on the platform space. TPT has the most users right now, the most talked about, the most favored live program. I feel like they're number 2 behind Top Step, but like again, you don't even know until you see the back end. But we can speculate based off of public data. You can't keep fighting everyone else's battle. How do you know they're telling the truth? It's a lot of people, though. I feel like I would not have any comments if they didn't send those reasons. They're like, here's the top 5 reasons. Number 1 is buying large accounts. I'm just like, I'd rather you just don't give any reason at all. They could just be upfront though. They're like, you're just churning accounts, you're milking, you have a high risk return investment. Maybe we refuse the service. That is more in line of what I think is more appropriate for if they want to just ban these guys rather than saying they're bots. If it was one dude, no one would notice, but the same thing happened to a lot of people. That's the thing. It happened to a lot of people where people were noticing. If it happens to like 1 person, 2 person, 3 person, fine. I'm seeing there's like 20 emails sent out. From what we know on the social, there's probably people that don't even on Twitter. They might post on Reddit. They might talk about it amongst their friends. It gets really tricky. I did not get any emails. People in my Discord received the email. Some people in the chat right now received the email. Some people post on Twitter, Reddit. They swear they never touch a bot, which it makes sense because if they're reasoning that you're a bot is because you choose 150K accounts, then damn, I must be a bot too because I only buy those accounts. It's a good podcast video to go over these updates. Hear your guys' opinions, hear our opinions. From traders especially. It'd be like, it could be Desi, me, it could be Lanso, it could be whoever. We hit the 15-minute objective. I feel pretty good that we might be aiming for lower now. Oh, short-term bullish, just to really reclaim this. I think we have more area to play down here. Can we get a trade set up, guys? What is everyone thinking right now in this price action? Like, what is everyone thinking? I'm completely separating my trades from early today, last night, my swing, just completely separate. This is like a new day to me. This is PM session. I'm up a lot from today in general, but this is a new day to me. Oh, the other thing is like, when you're getting flagged as a bot trader, if you had any profits on the current accounts, it'll be locked. The other interesting part is, if you had profits that you withdrew to your TBC wallet, you know how Take Profit Trader has like a wallet system where you could hold the money, use it for new evals. I'm hearing that it's also restricted now. I don't know if they're gonna let people withdraw it. I think they should, but this is getting the plot is thickening. I might short this, guys. I might play the inversion this time. It's a tough nut here. If it doesn't hit the breaker, I'm gonna try shorting the retrace. Probably just do like the stop here. There's so much. In a 5-minute gap. Could still hold this area, but to me, I'm a little bit biased to see lower first before higher. This is such an interesting trade though, but I think I'm willing to give it a shot. Who's with me? Why not let price go for higher? I'm trying to remove all my buys today. I think you want to be more freestyle. That's just kind of what I'm thinking about right now. Why I say that is because we have a large candle that just messed up any price action available. We're gonna see up, down in a large range. So to me, we refill higher, take off these internals, and then move down lower and then get inside the higher time frame structure. So this to me should be a short. You know, I was bullish up until this hourly jab here. Now I'm not bullish anymore. Oh boy, I don't think I got the entry. Oh shit, man. You guys see that? Missed it by a few points, but still have time here. I still think lower. I still think lower. Where else can I get the entry? This is frustrating. Just let it hit. Just let it play out more. This is what I'm thinking now. Oh, it's gonna fall. It's gonna slam down. There might be like a 50-point drop here. Not in one candle, but like I think it'll be pretty realistic to see it fall down to like 350s, 360s right now. Did I chase it short? Could have chased it here. I had my limit set just so slightly higher. But I think it's still fair. If you want to be more aggressive, I think if we get even a little bit back above here, I'm going to try to slam it down. I'm pretty biased for lower now for the time being. This hourly structure also kind of carries the idea. This is the more, I don't want to ever chase. I don't want to just like short here because I think that's like ludicrous. But if you want to be aggressive, this is aggressive. If you want to be safe, wait for the retracement. Don't worry about too much of the gaps. I think just think where price should be heading towards, or what kind of order flow is expecting. If you look at too many like gaps, you're gonna be like, oh, we have a 5-minute bullish FHG here. Oh, we have a 15-minute bearish FHG here that respected. Oh, we have an hourly here that respected. Hourly below we respected. It's like you're gonna just get so mind boggled. Just anticipate where price is going. That's all you need to do. Where do you think price should be? Makes more sense. You gotta be a little bit more adaptable today. That's gonna be critical here. So for me, I was looking for higher up till that hourly drive-in. Now that we drove, we respected it. We're respecting for lower. It's still respecting. We're aiming for a price to be heading down here. We're gonna likely, I don't trust this 1-minute breaker. I think we're gonna slice through it and then take out the next low. So I will put sell side here. This will be the main target if you're trying to short. You want to get it down all the way down. This here will be like that main target or good internal target to risk off. So looking good. I'm still open to add off the trade higher. This is the entry already hit. If you get respect, great. If not, if we go higher, this is fair game. Stop is going to be most likely if we get above the inversion. So I just put it a little bit higher, but if we get a closure above, probably gonna kill the trade. Is I'm in off this one. I have more to add here though. Just don't think about this closure here is me getting out the trade. Okay, we're gonna be in this here soon here, giving it some room, about 20 points above from the inversion. So I'm treating this as a starter. This is gonna be my main fill. We're getting that fill in. Let's see how it pans out. I'm in short, basically. That's all you guys need to know. If we get above the inversion, I'm gonna get that trade. Don't ask me if I'm long or short. This is clear as day short for me to demonstrate. Hard stop 30 points, slightly higher. More mental stop if we get a closure above the inversion. That's all there is. It's pushing. It's pushing. I'll tell you that. If this gets stopped out, I'm gonna be eager to wait to see if there is another re-entry. I think that's gonna be a type of day like that. We're not gonna go full size here. We're just gonna see if we can catch a flow. If we can be in the right direction, we're likely gonna be able to trail through it and take it all the way. Don't short, it's too late. I'm already in short, guys. It's holding good. Let's see. It's pushing. This one's gonna get killed here if we push through the inversion. Okay. Letting it play here. We don't want it above 450s. That's all I care about right now. We're right at the entry mark here. Need to see this turn. I want to alert this too. I forgot that's what I should be doing. For those who are not able to in the stream, I am going to try this short. It's pushing. About 15 points underwater. Don't tell me this is how we start Monday. I'm gonna have to re-jab this if we do a false move. You faded, Brian. Feel free to, man. There's gonna be days where I win. There's gonna be days where I lose. So we're just holding and just slice through that. That's not the best thing I'm looking at. Part of me thinks we close this. Like, this is not decided yet, but we close this, we let this run, and then the moment, let's say we do get another jab, we turn back down, this would be the better approach. I think it's too early. It's holding really well. We just flipped the 1 minute here too. I'm really considering it right now. Just getting out before it hits our stop first. Minimizing the loss. I could also see this reject. This is what I have right now. What do I do here, guys? I don't have the best entry. You guys have most likely better averages than me. Do we hold this through? If we get this 1 minute inversion here, I'll feel much more confident on this. I might have to peel one off here. It's holding again. It's holding real good here. Yeah, look at that. Trade idea itself doesn't look the best anymore. Hesitated. Hesitate on that. Could have closed that out. Might be taking full loss here. That's just the reality here, because this is like make or break. And I was already feeling iffy once we close above. Usually when I feel iffy, that's like a sign where like it's not the best to be in a trade where you feel like this is like a coin flip now. You want to get out of it and just hope to see there'll be a better entry later. Yeah, we're gonna get stopped out here most likely. That's a shame, that's a shame. Yep. Bought it down $1,000 here. I'm gonna close this trade. We're above the IFAG. I should have closed it earlier. I don't need to hit another 10 points. I think I'm good to get out there. That was a bad decision there to hold through that. But we live and we learn. I manually close the trade there. I think we wait. We wait to see. It just got really bullish all of a sudden here, huh? Most likely go for another 15-minute jab and then see there. Trying to be, you know, at least transparent as possible. Like we did take that. The most transparent part is me really considering exiting the trade when we were down here, but you saw it. I was really shaken by it in the way that like I couldn't pull the trigger. That happens. Like you have to. It's like 50-50 that you make the right decision. Here, I should have made the right decision. If I didn't feel good about the trade, especially once we close above here, the moment we come back down, like that's a really good, comfortable area to just get out the trade. But I was able to make the closure here rather than taking a full stop. At least I was able to get out of it instead of taking an even bigger loss. But that's the reality of a trader, guys. If you miss it even by like 5 seconds, 2 seconds, some candle could be moving a lot. You just miss a target and then it goes against you. Fading was the answer. You guys were right on it. Back to the 15-minute gap here, the hourly above here too. I'm gonna bank on it, just do one more jab. Well, like the stream, guys. If we get enough likes, we'll do a nice giveaway. Look at that. And that's solid risk management to me. You're in battle with Lanso. I'm gonna let him have the long one too. Wait, where did he even long? Hold up. Did he just join long? That's how you know we're not we're not in sync. He just joined long 450s basically. Okay, yeah, he basically just joined it here. Or 440s. He's up decent right now, at least. It's Took the high here. We could be fading this move, and we just see more respect. I'm really open to it. Don't get me wrong here. Took the high out. We're gonna create a 5-minute gap if this closes, and just need to slice through this. What are you guys thinking right now? Long or short, or just neutral? You just want, you know, where you're waiting. Tell me in the chat. If you had to pick one, are you looking for higher or lower from here? I think a lot of people are gonna say upside just because it's been holding that way. I'm still gonna be looking for downside here, but I need to see more confirmation first. So you have to do nothing here. We don't have any gaps coming up. We're inside this 4 hour. It's gonna do another drive inside. All these wicks here is really getting rejected from here too. Maybe, I think I'm gonna try to do the count, or so you guys can see the orders or whatnot. Look at this, 590,000. I'll probably just slam as many contracts as I can. Oh, what am I doing? Do I just drag this down, right? Okay, yeah. Give me something clear. That's all I asked for. Big push there. We're inside this large imbalance. I'm gonna expect ES to fill the whole thing. They come back down. We're like 5 points away. Let this move first. Could I have grabbed long opportunity? We definitely could. We could have entered the breaker here if I felt really good for upside, but I really didn't. That was the issue. That was the only issue. You remove market. What do you want to do? Like triple high here on ES, almost. Am I still long Robinhood? No. I closed it out. I closed out for like 600 points. I had only 5 contracts, but it was a pretty nice hold. Would you guys short this? I'm so biased for lower, but like I would hate to be wrong on this by being too early. I want to see one more jump higher first. Fill out the whole hourly here first. Looking at this. You buy because you close your logs now. It's more because we have something clear now. We have such a big imbalance where I don't think we play upside here. Here we got a big move. We filled it lower. You can make a lot of cases for lower right now. At least not. I'm not saying like low of day, but like refill this first, and then longs up here or down here. This could be the. This I'll give a jab here. Tight risk again. If I'm wrong on this, off this inversion, I'm gonna give it one more shot after 3 tries. That's gonna kill me for the day. I'm separating everything I did for this morning as a separate trade, by the way. Don't follow me if you don't want the short. Just please make your own decision if you think this is not a short. I'm gonna play it. I'll put stop the highs. It's such a tight stop. If we get this stopped out, I'm gonna give one more shot for. Let me delete this a little bit. I'm gonna give it one more shot if we, let's say, like run back up, and then this will be my. What the hell? Yo, what the fuck? I just had 3 minutes. I just closed. I'm just gonna close. I'm gonna close that. What the fuck? Yo, am I gambling, chat? I don't know if I'm gambling. I had 3 contracts right there at the inversion. I just closed it all out just off that drop. What was that? What am I doing, chat? How am I doing this? Look at this TP target here. I wasn't going for much, or I wasn't going for like a specific target, just like run back down. Holy shit, man. I must be gambling today. 1 loss, took the stop loss early, gave it a second jab with the intention of giving it one more shot if this fails, and just immediately 50-point drop. That was like the quickest, like 30 points here, and then last one was like 40, 50 points, 50 points. Jeez. Jeez, chat. I'm doing this live. Oh, I should have done the paper trading. That was what I was gonna do, just to demonstrate it for you guys. But you know, we have execution too. My market makers. Someone accused me of doing that too, like when I had my long position. My swings. Holy shit. Guys, how many I need honest opinions here. Type 1 if you're in short with me and you've made money, or just you're in it however you want. 2 if you sat out. If you watched that though. For those who are watching, there's like 500 people watching right now. 1 if you traded that with me. 2 if you just like, let's just watch this and then see that unfold. I smelled it. Let me see. I'm looking 1 1 1 1 2 1 1 1 2 2 2 2. About like it looks like 60% of people, 70% of people got that trade. I could have done the green stop for the last one, but I think it just caught me off guard. Chat, we're not doing too bad today. We're not doing too bad today. I'm up 9.6 thousand on Lucid Live right now. I will say, I don't know if we talked about it yesterday or not yesterday, Friday. I shared that I took a bad loss. Took $10,000 off the Lucid Live. We basically made it almost back already. I'm gonna show you guys what it is first. All right, this is what it is. So I had a 10K loss on Friday. That was loss contributed from my trades, and then afterwards too. And then today, I don't know why it's so instant, but like it's so fast. We're at 9,600. We just closed that trade too. This was bad of me. Like I feel like I held that trade, and then I think I was already down like 3,000 or 4,000 on Friday, and then after hours I took another trade, lost more, and then that's when you guys saw me open up about talking about the loss, and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna open a live account swing. This is what started it all. I was like, you know what? I can't be holding this on the funded accounts. I gotta start the Lucid or the live account. Where was it? Yeah, this is good. Then big loss. Shame. Ain't absolute shit. Look at the timestamp. 340. I opened the long, and then yeah, we're up. That's why it didn't feel as bad, because I was like up 25,000 on live, down 10K on Lucid. This is pretty good. Woo. I'm glad I took TP on that. I'm still wanting lower, but I damn sure think that a lot of people got rinsed from that trade. Imagine all the people who long. I think someone said Lanta was long. He was like long over here. So I think something like this. I'm just gonna mark it like he was up. He probably put break even. He probably trimmed it, and then you see that candle just take him out. Probably break even. That's horrendous. Still lower, in my opinion, though. He's long again. I'm not gonna overstay my welcome. That could be a luck move. That could be a gambler move. We have to wait for this now. Brian YOLO. Just know, all the trades I take, it was tight risk management. So the loss, I think I took a 20-point loss. This here was 17 points, and I immediately gained like 40 points. So gambling would be entering without no stop loss. That's it. How do you avoid tilting? Do you lock out? What do you do? I feel like when I lose, I try to make it back. It's a very hard game. I think the best thing you could do, in my opinion, is always continue like withdrawing payouts. So there's a pro and there's a con in this. When let's say you have a 5K account, 10K account on any live account, send funded live, you make like 5,000 on it, just withdraw it. That would retain profits. And then if you were to lose account, you just go back in sim, go back in. It will take up more expense because you're actively trying to withdraw any profits you get when opportunity arises, but it's much easier that way. So mentally, you're like, oh, I withdrew 10,000 here. If I were to lose half the balance, I'm like, this account is gravy. So for me, my Lucid Live right now, we start at 30. We're at 45. If I wanted to, I could withdraw the whole 30 and just leave myself with the 15,000 I have. And no matter what, if I lose account, I'll be break even. Does that make sense? Oh, no. This David Park said, last month I made 35,000, but spent 30,000 resets. I would want to praise you that you made profits, but that's dangerous. 30,000 resets to make 35,000. If your ROI was like 2, 3, 4, 5x, I could say, I could praise you. But when it's that close, there's gonna be next month where you spend 30,000 and you get no payouts. So don't play that angle. For the record, I never spent a reset in my life before. I sent fun a reset because I don't believe in the math of it. Like that, it's just way too much. It's convenient, sure, but would it not be easier just to buy the accounts and pass it your own? And if you do the math, you could have like 10 resets on the eval. And if you use like only 2 resets, you just bought it for like half the price. I buy straight to funded. Straight funded is convenient, but they're different. So same funded reset, $1,500. Straight to funded would be like 600, 500, something like that. And you have a lot of drawdown to work with, $400 to $500. Straight to funded was goated when it was priced at like lower, when it was like, when you get it 150K at $400. Nowadays, it costs like $600, $700 is not as good ROI is. Because for me, I bought Lucid accounts. I never bought any other accounts. It was Lucid Live or Lucid Direct. And they were like $600 a pop. I buy 5 accounts. That's $3,000. And people were like, how do you spend that much? It's like, I just bought direct funded. It cost $3,000 a pop. I blew the first set. I bought another one. I just spent $6,000 now. And if you remember my history, Lucid posted that I spent $15,000. I made over 100,000 payouts. The $15,000 came from Lucid direct funded, which is so expensive, but to me it was worth it because I was able to make more money out of it. Get some artwork. I'll try. Should I have re-entered, guys? Oh boy. I didn't want to overstay my welcome. I wanted, to be honest, I wanted this to go up one more and then I'll reshort on the way down. I'm gonna wait for the next trade though. I think we made. If you took both trades, you took a loss and then you took a big win, or a bigger win. It wasn't a giant win though. But someone asked about some risk management and psychology. We're working on a lot of things regarding that. Just basically getting you guys ready to be a trader. There's one thing I can show you guys right now. Is good. We have this posted. If you look at smartprofit.com, you'll see tools and calculators. There's gonna be much more. Eval, funded, payout. Payout planner, I think, is gonna be the biggest one that I would encourage you guys to use. But what is this? This will just basically help you. Let's say you do Lucid, or let's do TPT. Let's do TPT. I think you guys are on TPT already. This is for evals. If you are wondering how much you need or whatever you need, let's say your total profit earned is 5,000. Your highest day was 2,000. It'll tell you exactly what you need to do to pass the counts. But if your highest day was, let's say 5,000, it'll tell you how much you need to make. These are cool. I think once you go to the funded one, it gets more interesting because now you have payouts. So let's say you want to do this like, if you did 10,000, this will tell you how much you get paid out. Your profit goal, if you were to withdraw 5,000, you need to make this amount much. If your profit goal was another 10,000 or 8,000, you're gonna need to make the buffer amount too. I'm gonna do this with Lucid Flex first. This is the most popular account that people do. I think 50K is the most popular. If you had the total profits of $1,000, and then your goal is to get max payout, or just click the max one. Days completed, let's say 2 days. Profitable days, let's say 2 days. This will tell you exactly what you need to do to get to payout. So I said I earned $1,000 already. I want to get $800 withdrawal. I need to make another $1,000, and then also need to get 3 more trading days, and then you're able to request the 50%. If you want to do that for the Lucid Pro, you can do the same thing, payout 1, payout 2. These are just good things. I just did a quick demo. The payout planner is going to be the one I'm going to make you guys really utilize. It'll help you figure out what you need to get to that point, how much you spend, how much profits you need to make, and from payout 1 to payout 6 to live count. It's going to be really good. Black screen? Are you serious? Oh no, you're trolling. I just want to demonstrate that. If you guys want to mess around with it, try it. I put a lot of thought into making it utilizable. Utility, basically. It's something that is going to help a lot of beginner traders. We're going to add more about what we think is the best prop firm accounts to trade and how to basically, how to not exploit it. I hate using that word because it's like you're cheating, but picking the best account and the best approach to get it to pay out. Oh, looking forward to your teaching app for my kid. Are you still playing that? We're gonna do like a beta. We're gonna try to launch it like in 2 weeks, most likely, or a week. It's gonna be pieces at a time. Yeah, it's very soon. Why do I keep trying to full port each funded? I like Lucid. Try to get max day one. Save with TPT, get over trailing, walk away so hard. So TPT is like a strategical game. If you want to be risky to get yourself above the drawdown, you can do that. But the moment, let's say you have the 150,000 account, you have trailing drawdown. The moment you get to $45 profit, your mind should be, this is a live account now. Whatever I do, I'm gonna make more out of it. I could lose it more of it. You have 5 accounts at the buffer. That's basically a live account with $20,000. Just treat that as like a reset button. Does that make sense? Because you start the new, let's say you reset the fund or you activate it, you have $0 on the account, you have $4,500 worth of drawdown, but it's intraday. The moment you get it above the buffer, treat that as real cash earned now. That's the only way. You got 160K on my 5 TPT and blew them, then my tilt spiral. 160K, that's a lot though. Jeez. This is a lot of back and forth for nothing. Yeah, hopefully you guys check out these tools. They're like, we just released them. We can also look at the smart compare if you go on, like, let's say, oh, I want to compare Lucid evals flex to, let's do Tradeify. Let's do Tradeify select or growth. I'll do growth. I'll do growth. Let's do 50,000, and then we'll add one more. We'll do take profit trader. Which one you like more? It'll tell you more intel. Like this is like much more detailed than others you'll see. So pricing, the profit target, funded route. What do you need to get funded? Just compare the payout policy. This is the profit split. If it's dynamic. And then, yeah, I think it's cool. I think this is helpful for you guys. Can you give me apps or website ideas to build? Doesn't have to be trading. I would like someone to build something AI related towards your trading in the way that if you import your trading history, it'll tell you what you could do to improve, like analytics, let's say. So if you enter like, this is like my normal trade, it'll maybe calculate risk to reward of the trade. It'll, what do you need to work on if you need to stop doing tighter stops or TPing earlier. Something like that would be pretty interesting because every day would be new advice. It'd be kind of level up in that way. Maybe it'll also calculate like, oh, here's 1,000 of my trades from Asia, New York, London, AM and PM. And it'll tell you most of your losses are coming from Asia. Stop trading Asia. Just something to be like more vocal. Would you recommend creating a buffer until you can create and can you risk 1 minute before taking a payout? Yeah. 1 mini on a 150K account. I feel like that's plenty, but like to each their own. Like if you feel like you would have like $4,500 drawdown, I think 1 mini should be already good. But if you want to be very risk managed, then yeah, build a buffer first. Record live and improve as well after. Oh yeah, I guess in that way, but like sorta. Something free, something easy to use, to be honest. Dude, this is, I've been sitting here and we didn't take any trades beyond here. So you can see, I took my entries. Let's just go over it. So here I shorted basically 425s and then I exited 450 minus 25 points. And then I reshorted 470s, low 470s, TP'd 440, 438, 422, about 40 points essentially. That's all so far. Everything else has been chopped. You have to recognize when to not press more buttons. You should, because this is okay. Are we entering this trade? This trade is already done. I'm gonna delete this for less confusion, to be honest. Know when to hold, know when to fold. I like that. Keep in mind, when I shorted here, I could have let my stop hit all the 470. I cut that trade the moment we got above this inversion, and then did not lose another like 20 points. To me, that would be like, it's pretty simple to kill that trade because you don't like the trade. I could have done better. I could have done one step better if I just close it here, which I really was leaning towards. Re-enter above. This would have been like half the loss. Not even half. It would be like a quarter loss rather than a 20-point loss. I think if you're trying to really lock in on trading, things like that is very important. When you're trying to make a decision, like, do I stay in this trade? Do I exit the trade? Should I look for a re-entry later? You have to be able to press the button. You can be thinking about it, but train yourself to like be able to execute it. Like I'm not perfect either on that. It's very challenging to do. Practice thinking about it, then practice next thing actually doing it. And you'll see you'll be more like a trader instead of just aim and pray. If we get through this 5 minute, I do think we move a lot lower. Nix is in the building. What's good, Brian? Thoughts on the TBT banning situation? I want to give them a little bit more time. I think it's like blown up the lid for the right reason, because people are getting sent emails first flagged of being a bot, using trading bot, and then when they actually confirm, here's the evidence, here's the findings. The findings is nothing regarding anything about trading bot. It's just about, oh, you like 150K accounts, cool. Oh, you took a lot of payouts, cool. Just things like that. I'm just like, This is interesting. Who made this flag system? And I have to be honest about it. Like, I don't think it's the best idea. They should be upfront though. Like, if the reasoning is about people milking them, people going through accounts and making a lot of payouts, limit accounts, or just like do what I guess Apex does in a way. Just, I think if they were concerned people milking them, just restrict how many accounts you can reset, or after you blow a live, have a cooldown period. That would kind of slow people down. That makes more sense. Should I just withdraw before I get cucked? I got a 25k pro at 37.3k. So you have 12,000 to withdraw, I think 12,000. Always best bet to withdraw as much as you can. Honestly, like, you can't go wrong with that. You really can't. I'm gonna have to withdraw some too. I have money in the TPT wallet too. I like to use it for whatever reason. If I want to use it to buy evals or things like that. But I'm gonna have to withdraw everything I have. I think that's gonna be the next thing. Just think of them like a bank, because in a way they kind of are. They have a TPT wallet system. What happens when people are nervous and then they all decide to withdraw the wallet? Hopefully it doesn't impact them. I know someone with a lot of money in their TPT wallet. Like, when I'm saying a lot, like 7 figures. Not one, higher. Lazy trades. These candles are crazy. Did we open up a 15-minute candle with like no wick here? Oh, there's a wick. It's like tiny though. I don't think I even see a wick on ES. I think ES left no wicks and just immediately pumped up. Interesting. This is brain rot trading activity. Push another high here. I'm gonna assume we want to create another 5-minute gap like this. The moment this 5-minute gap inverses, there's gonna be a 3 drive where we move for lower. You're a good loser, BrianStonk. Is that a compliment or is that? I hope so. 15-minute hourly basically is getting filled right now. If we get a 2 p.m. or 3 p.m. close above here, we can shoot for higher. But if we do leave a wick and come back down, I'm thinking we go lower. What's the max amount you guys would leave in a broker? Is it Tradeovate? Is it Robinhood? Like, what's the max? Some of them is protected, but like, what happens to the money above? Like, worst comes to worst. Because I have 7 figures in Robinhood, and some people were saying like, you know, be careful with it. But what? I just hope everything will be okay. Would it be crazy to have like 5 million in a Tradeovate account? Yeah, I think the assurance is only up to 250,000, which is not that much if you do have more. Look at that pump. Damn, Lanto's making the bag now, huh? He re-entered, right? Let's see. He re-entered 470. Okay, he's up like 50 points then. That's good. Was that the 1 minute chart? Oh, is this here? So he played for that inversion. No, he played for this. Am I tripping? Which one did he play? I think this one. We're up though, chat. I don't believe this is gonna keep on going higher. Is that crazy to say, guys? Like, I want to aim for another short right now. Especially depending on how we close here. Whatever I take, if I do take another trade, it's gonna be half size. Let's just put it that way. That'll make things easier. I think we go for another short somewhere. Just when I say that, it's dumping a little bit. Wow. I didn't pull the trigger, by the way. I was waiting for this candle closure. Interesting. The dip is being eaten too. That's pretty healthy right now. These wicks are absurd though. TradeFi is interviewing Izzy. That's cool. Look at this 5-minute gap. This is what I drew out already. That's crazy. I'm still interested in lower prices though. Ideally, we get a 5-minute flip first. Exactly like that. Any trades today? We took 2 trades, 1 loser, 1 winner. 1 bigger winner. Let's come back up a little bit here. To short or to not short, guys? That is the question. Gold is coming back up. Short and pray.
I have to stay focused and sharp no matter.
Let's see this.
If you know you're gonna go there and watch the guy, it doesn't, I've been there, and sometimes.
How much are they paying Izzy? He's like a fighter and getting interviewed by Tradify. Does he trade? I want to get this short. I don't know what I can see here though, guys. This is atrocious. Your smart points was not credited 3 weeks from now. I bought 5 accounts. There's 2 things you should do. Make sure you reward sync. It syncs in batches every week. So if you just did the reward sync, then you have to wait for the next turn. If not, make a ticket. Will it be able to help it? You like longs? I do not like longs right now. If we get above the hourly gap here, then I'll be game for longs. But until then, I'm not a big fan yet. I feel like we just have so much room lower where I can't see higher yet. Just look at this 4 hour back and forth right now. This is clearly manipulated. We wicked to this high and then came back down. I like this a lot. I do. One more drive down and then we can push up. Rampage got sponsored by Legends Trading. How much are they paying, guys? Is that worth it? Is it like if we pay? Is it like 50,000 a month, or they get contract like 300,000 a year? Is that worth it? As if you're like the firm owner, is that something that you think is gonna pay off? What's a Venn diagram of UFC sports fans and prop traders? They're already betting on the UFC fight. Why not just put some money in the prop trading? That's what they're doing. It's better than getting sponsored by like Stake. Stake is like the online gambling casino. A lot of influencers are partnered with Stake. I think it's worse because I feel like that's rigged for you to lose. For prop firms, it's I guess casino stats too, but you have your own choices to win still. I think it's just more about brand, I guess. Brand world building. When you're able to get like more eyes like of UFC fighters, for example. Next thing would be like a rapper. Like imagine like who would be willing to take a brand deal from a prop firm? No one's too big. Like you're not gonna see Kendrick Lamar or Drake take a brand deal like this. It'll be someone like low key. Post Malone might be too big. Just like a little rapper. Eminem's. I feel like he's already loaded. Lil Pump. No, I would not do Lil Pump. It has to be someone so low key. J. Cole. I feel like J. Cole is much bigger, but I don't know. Ice Spice. Ice Spice could do. It'd be more of a meme. Lucid should actually just sign freaking Island Boys. It'll probably cost him like 10,000 a month, which is nothing. Lucy get the dude from Malcolm in the Middle? Yes, he did. He's a race car driver now, so to me that makes a little bit more sense. Guys, I might just freaking pull the trigger just for the one time here. Soon. I'm letting this build up. We got a closure now. Tell me I'm crazy, but this is gonna play for lower. Let's say you do like a tight stop. We can aim for this. Call me crazy, chat. Call me crazy. I'm gonna do it for the stream too. Gonna press the sell button. If I were to do this, is this crazy? I have one contract on the Lucid lie. Let's see. This is probably gonna wrap it up. This is more like high risk, of course, but it's like if we can leave this alone, I think we can go lower. But we're not already. We're already holding a little bit. Let's see. I have one in. This should be fine. About 15 points. If I lose this, it'll be like, no, it's like closer to 20. It'd be like $400. I think I'm just giving this a chance because I still believe lower. I think we're closing the hourly. We wick this, we fill this. I do think we move, close within it. I just don't know when. You know, I want us to get back to fill these gaps. We're moving pretty aggressive right now. We're gonna do the giveaway too, I forgot. Let's do the giveaway and so we can start wrapping this up. Let's see if the giveaway even works, by the way. Chat, it's not working. The moment we get more likes, we'll do bigger prizes. I'll promise you guys that. But we're not getting nowhere the likes that would validate that. Oh no, it's not working. I think this bot is broken, guys. No, I think it did work. Okay, it works, guys. Make sure you guys enter in time. You have 45 seconds. I didn't mean to start it. I just want to test it if it works. It does. If you're talking about what is my entry idea, it's more about the narrative. The entry itself is like you're not gonna get something clear. I just saw like once we get a closure down here, we're able to respect bearish order flow in a way, and I'm just gonna throw a dart aiming for it because like what we're doing right now is like we get a big move up, down, and then just slowly building up like this, right? And then we finally got this shift here. And I think if I'm thinking lower, which I already am, based on the higher time frame structure, I want to see us reject from the hourly and come back down. This is a shot in the dark. Tight stop. Oh, winners are done already. Winners is Ismail and Jaden. That's it. We got a drop, but then immediately bought it back up. This is what I have, guys. We took a loss here. We took a bigger winner here, and this is a third one with only one contract just because we're getting close to 3 p.m. and not much is happening. I'm going to give it a few more minutes, and then we're going to probably tune out. Congrats. This is my first time winning anything nice. I think this is gonna drop. I need a closure under 500s here. That's all we need here. Lots of trading has been more like discretional based, where like you're just kind of trying to anticipate where price is heading, based off of the time frames, and it could be like any entries. It doesn't matter. Like as long as you're right on the draw on the bias, we have a lot of inefficiency below. That's something that I want to target. I want us to reject these here and then move lower. If we don't do that, we're just gonna keep on climbing up until it breaks again. Overall though, overnight, I want to see if we can come back down and fill these inefficiency first before we move up. Why you get only 30% with Lucid after 5 counts with Go Smart? Wait. Is it not? I thought it was 50% for 2, and then you go to 40% and then 30% for everything. Are you saying you're not getting 30% after? It should be 30% by default. Oh yeah. It's 40% for the first 2 accounts, I think, or whatever. Like it's their promo. I think it's a good way to do a sale though. People will buy at 30% anyways. Yeah, 250, 540s, and then 30%. Yeah, that's about right. Almost 3 p.m. guys. We need to see this drop. Drop it like it's hot. Look at this. Don't tell me you guys can't see what I see. You're saying this is gonna hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wicks? That'd be crazy. You're not gonna think that we're gonna just run down here. This is that Tory trendline break here. How is it doing this? Tory trendline, guys. She is saying to buy long here. I gotta do it for the Tory trendline. This is gonna be just a short for the funds, for the funsies. 107? I didn't mean to do 107. This is paper, by the way. So let's just do this. And then let's do this. About 1.5 R. Tory trendline break. This is betting that there's gonna be a lower low wick. I feel like we're climbing. Damn, we're climbing here. This could get stopped out though. I only have 1 contract in this last trade. I feel like it's good. If we go another high, it gets really dangerous. I feel like it's a good spot to reject here though, but we'll see. Imagine 100 contracts. How much is it? Oh, this is, if I lose this, it's 37,000. If I win this, it's 58,000. I kind of like the odds of this. There we go, guys. Ready for this break? Ready for this break? I'm gonna demonstrate it here. The moment we snap this trend line, we fade Tory and we go straight down to the next low. Come on, baby. Fade the Tory trend line here. Watch this break. Watch this break. Tory trend line already action. Run that shit down. Show me the money. In fact. All right, we're looking realistically. If you're looking for a target, you want to see this 5 minute here. We'll just put this as sell side, just for more visual. If we can get that, that'd be awesome. I'm likely gonna wrap the stream soon, guys. I have food in the oven. I do want to see this trade pan out, so I'm sticking around a little bit longer, but it needs to hurry up though. This is paper. This is just for fun, to troll the Tory trend line. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 higher lows. The moment it snaps is gonna be a free fall. I want to put this to green stop and forget about it though. Uh-oh. If we set this to green stop, what happens, guys? Let's see. Uh-oh, indeed. Come on. Turn, turn, turn. We need to get that 500 closure still. This looks good for lower still, guys. I don't know if you guys see what I see, but like we're starting to respect for lower. We're gonna ram through this. Bet on it. Come on, show me the money, chat. Who's in this trade? Who is in this trade? We're gonna get another bag right here, guys. Bring home the bacon. 5 minute gaps approaching. We're not there yet. We're gonna get one more free fall drop. And then we're gonna wrap this up. Everyone's gonna come home with their bags. Don't come back up, just fall. It's not that hard. No, this is paper, guys. I was just kind of trolling on this one. That's why it's 100 contracts. The right one is more legit. I just want to imagine what the risk would be and how much I would earn from that if I did 100 contracts trading the trade I'm trading right now. Which I think is a pretty solid trade idea, to be honest. I think I'm taking the right trades. You guys might think it's dangerous. You're like, why would you short this? But like, I've been hitting it pretty good. If you went 107 contracts, you're up right now, baby. We put that green stop in. If it hits our stop loss, we're up 2,600. At our current state, we're up 20,000. You owe me 10% of that. That's what I had to say. Every trade that we make that's good, guys, at the end of the week, I need 10% of it. The bad ones, your decision. That's poor risk management. You should have been trading. If it's a winner though, then it's on me. That's why I gave you guys. So I would always win. It's gonna hit my stop, guys. Oh, okay. We tried. We didn't have much drawdown. We were up off this trade about, what is that? I chose the wrong one. Chose the wrong one again. We were up about 21 point. Oh, we got saved. Holy crap. We're still here, baby. We're not out for the count yet. Is that IRS maxing? Just know we're gonna drive lower. That's all I had to say. No doubt in my mind. Tory trendline break. Once it fails, we take the short. Now we play lower. A 100 minis. That's such a large amount. I think my highest size on a live count, only on live, like if we're ignoring copy trading, it might be like 20 contracts. I feel like it's 20. 100 is crazy, but I feel like it's not as crazy as you think. We have enough capital for it, or at least I can. It is not something that I would be used to, I would say. It wouldn't cause slippage because 100 contracts seems like a lot, but you have people with like billions. How many contracts do you think they're trading? They're trading thousands of contracts, tens of thousands of contracts at a time. You're not gonna move the market unless you're trading like Asia. You know, if you're doing like Asia markets, understandable. New York, you're not gonna do anything. Yo, why is ES falling? This ES is a trade where I'm not in real money. It's just for the funsies. The one I'm in trading right now is like, it's struggling. It's holding better for the upside. What is going on? All right, just take me out even. We're gonna end the stream. Took me out even, guys. That's it. Tory trades is gonna get cooked too. All right, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. We tried to take a third short. We were up initially for 20 points, and then it came back to even. That will do it. I think if you guys took the trade today, you guys made some money for sure. Took a loss and took a bigger win. This one most likely break even or green, I don't know. I feel like we go lower though, guys. I feel like this is a trap and a half, and we're gonna do a nice nosedive lower. Look at this. We have a 15-minute gap too. Like, there's just so many things that wants us to play for lower. I wanted to put that break-even stop in. I think we just got taken out. ES did not go back above. For some reason, ES is holding really good for the downside versus NQ. But I'm just picturing this. I think if we're in trading ES, we're going to aim for lower still. All right. I'm going to wrap this up. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Tuesday trading, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you took the trades or took the swings I take. We made a lot of money today. I made 150,000 on swings. Made some more money on the live. Good note to end off here, guys. See you guys tomorrow.